Greetings to you all, my people, and welcome to another episode of Damole News. All right, my people, it is now very clear that the Northern elders voted in Tinubu because they thought that billions and millions of dollars and nairas will be flowing in their accounts. But unfortunately, reverse is the case. All right, so these Northern elders have come out to say that they regret voting in Tinubu in 2023 as this administration is not favoring them. So they are crying and weeping bitterly. Under Buhari administration, these people mouth was shut, alright, as hard as things was, as difficult as things was, with the insecurity, with the hardship, everything, as hard as it was, these people did not come out to complain. These people did not come out to cry out like this. But because it's not a northern president and is not favoring them, they are coming out now to weep and cry bitterly. And also, the Ariwa group have sent serious warning to Peter Obi, asking him to desist from erecting substandard projects in northern Nigeria. You see, my people, the biggest problem of the north is their leaders. They don't want good things for their people. Okay, all this man is just doing is helping people who does not have access to water, who does not have access to good roads, who does not have access to what the government should have done ever since. This man is helping them, but these people now are complaining. Is biting them that Peter Obi is helping the northern people. Can you imagine that? Alright, so my people, I'm going to be giving you guys the full details of this news, but please help us by liking and sharing this video so that YouTube and Facebook can recommend it to more people. Thank you. Now, the news here reads, the Northern Elders Forum has registered the region's regret for pitching a tent with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the 2023 general elections. It said the mistake of voting for the then candidate of the All Progressive Congress (APC) has taught the North a lesson. The forum recently came hard on the president when he lamented the growing insecurity across the country. The Northern elders said the recent adoption of Kuriga school children in Kaduna State indicated that the current administration has failed to protect Nigerians just a few months in office. In a chat with The Guardian yesterday, spokesperson for the group, Abdul Aziz Suleiman, said going forward, the region will now prioritize unity and consensus in selecting a candidate for the highest office in the land. Recall that in the 2023 general elections, Tinubu put more than 8 million total votes to be declared president. Northwest, Northeast, and North Central gave the president a combined ballot of 5.4 million. Responding to a question on the recent visit and donation by former Anambra State Governor Peter Obi to northern communities, Suleiman stated, the North made a mistake in voting Bola Tinubu to presidency in 2023, and it is unlikely that they will repeat the same error in the future. According to him, he said, they have learned from their past misstep and will strive to select a candidate who can unite the country and govern in the best interest of all Nigerians. Moving forward, the North will be more conscious in selecting a candidate for the presidency. They will prioritize someone who is seen as more inclusive, less controversial, and more aligned with the interests of all regions of the country. The mistake of supporting Tinubu in 2023 has taught them the importance of unity and consensus in selecting a candidate for the highest office in the land. Meanwhile, a northern group called Ariwa Group wants Peter Obi ask him to desist from erecting substandard projects in northern Nigeria. Ariwa Group, a socio-political organization dedicated to the advancement of northern Nigeria, has strongly criticized Peter Obi for his unkind gesture and issued a warning against the construction of substandard boreholes in the region. The warning comes in response to Peter Obi's recent construction of a substandard borehole in one of the northern communities. The group expressed their dissatisfaction with the project, particularly highlighting the fact that Peter Obi had inscribed his name on the borehole, indicating that he was responsible for its construction. In a statement, Ariwa Group stated, the borehole Peter Obi installed in our community is an eyesore. Furthermore, his act of inscribing his name on this project is an insult. If Peter Obi believes that such an unkind gesture and substandard project can win the heart of Northerners, then he must be joking. The group further challenged Peter Obi, asking if he would dare to construct a similar substandard project in any community in southern Nigeria with his name attached. They asserted that they do not need his substandard and useless projects and warned him against patronizing the northern region. According to them, they said, "We are not people to be used to advance his dying political career. We can see through his charades, and when the time is right, we will demonstrate to Peter Obi that we are not people to be toyed with." This should serve as a stern warning to Peter Obi never to insult northern Nigeria in such a manner again. So my people, that is it. So a lot of people has reacted to this news, which I'll be taking some comments for you guys. And the first person here said, the northerners should continue lamenting and complaining. In 8 years of Buhari, what did he do with insecurity? The northerners region is a crisis area due to Amajiri's issue, drug issues, illiteracy, etc. The elites are there enriching themselves. All they want is for the status quo to remain. They never want a change, growth, development, restructuring, which is key to development. The country belongs to all Nigerians. They should stop playing game with their children. They should desist from all this organized crime of arraying the adoption of their children from schools for purpose of taking ransom. The elite should stop enslaving their kinsmen. It is time they be honest, sincere, and be alive to their responsibilities. So my people, that is the simple truth. You see, when I started this news, I said that the northern leaders are the problem of the northern region, alright, because they don't want progress in the north. All they just want is to enrich themselves. And the worst part is that they can use any means to get the money to their accounts, to their pockets. You get, even when those students were kidnapped, all they were doing was asking the federal government to negotiate with the terrorists, as if they are the ones sponsoring these terrorists. I don't understand these people at all. They don't want the progress for their people. And you see, they have more people in political position, but still, the northerners are the ones suffering more in this country. The northerners are full with illiteracy. The northerners are not educated. The northerners are hungry. The northerners don't have anything that are benefiting from their government at all. And another person here also commented saying, the northerners are creating problems for the northerners and other parts of the nation. Then the northern elders blaming a southerner for no performance. What an irony. Why did you not blame your members who are sponsoring terrorism and you did not allow your youth to go to school? You see, my people, when those school children were kidnapped, the way the northern elders were advocating for terrorists was mad. If they were advocating for their people like that, the northern part would have been a better place more than the way it is right now. And another person also commented saying, too early to lament. Sowing and reaping are both spiritual and natural laws. When you plant a pawpaw tree, you can't harvest or pluck mango fruit from it. We mourned and groaned for detribalized, competent and compassionate presidents, but you preferred a Milocan, an obvious religion-centric alternative. And that is the simple truth. What you sow, that you will reap. You can't plant a mango tree and expect an apple fruit. It's not possible. So they planted Muslim tickets. They are reaping from the Muslim tickets. They should stop complaining and start embracing it. And the next comment here says, how gullible can people be? Haven't heard what you can't do for your people and someone else is doing it with his hard-earned money. Very unfortunate that we have this kind of people existing as human beings. Baffled me. And the last comment I'll be taking here says, you are ungrateful. If this kind of borehole or any type at all were there, the issue of bringing another one would not come up. If you were honest, you would have shown appreciation first before any further suggestion, and it would have been, thank you for this one first, in case you want to provide another one next time, trying to increase the standard. Mind you, he is not your representative, he is not in government, and he has not stolen shishi or even tear money in his life. The project was done with clean money, so appreciate it, for it is a blessing and not a curse. You see, my people, what I call this is illiteracy. What you can't do for the people, what your leaders can't do for the people. Someone else who is not even assigned to them is not even supposed to do any of these things, is not a representative, is not working for you people, is coming to help, humanitarian help for you guys. You guys are coming to castigate him now. This is the height of illiteracy, my people. And secondly, that's to tell you that tribalism in Nigeria is what is pulling us backward in this country, because I don't see anybody with the right senses and the right brain will be complaining of what Peter Obi is doing. And the worst part is that the northern part that Peter Obi is installing this borehole does not even have access to clean water, meaning the government or neither anybody there, their leaders there, have not been able to solve their problems. So now they are castigating someone who is using his hard-earned money to provide for their people, because whenever he comes, he does not share money to them, he does not share money to the elders, he does not share money to the leaders. Now they are castigating him. I've always said this: the leaders, the northern leaders, are the biggest problem in the northern region. So my people, that is it for you all. I saw this news and I decided to share it with you guys. But please help us by liking and sharing this video so that YouTube and Facebook can recommend it to more people. Thank you so much for your time and God bless you. Amen.